Okay, we're en route to one of the few remaining Blockbusters in the world. I'm not exactly sure how many are left currently, but we are driving to Indiana. Oh my God. Oh God. It's a Blockbuster.
Yeah, it's a Blockbuster.
They exist. They're real. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm in 1999. Get ready for the feels, guys. This video was so much fun to make and incredibly nostalgic. I haven't had this much fun making a retro rewind since I made my Toonami retro rewind, and I got to talk with Christopher Sabat, the voice of Vegeta, and Steve Bloom, the voice of Tom and Spike Spiegel. Making this retro rewind was very special. My wife and I actually drove out of state to Indiana to one of the few remaining Blockbusters that are still in existence. We thought they were all gone, but there are still a handful of people who have been able to hold on to their franchises. And we walked around in an actual Blockbuster, and oh my gosh, it was insane. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. I am going to cry. Look at this. Holy shit. This is an actual Blockbuster that exists on Earth. I currently have no words to express how I feel at this time. I am walking through a Blockbuster. This is crazy. Oh my God. I am walking through a Blockbuster. You guys, I don't know what to say right now. I have no idea what to say. This is insane. You know, I think if it's cool with the owner, I'm just gonna sleep here tonight. Because I feel like I'm at home. Walking in this store was so nostalgic for me because I remember a time where I used to be able to go to a rental store, pick up a VHS or a DVD, examine it, see 2 thumbs up by Siskel and Ebert or some other critic quote, and decide I want to watch this because I'm holding it in my hand and this looks really cool. Seeing all different types of video game cover art that I was enticed by, video games I wanted to play, movies I wanted to rent, things I wanted to experience. Going to Blockbuster with your friends on a Friday night was a huge thing. People hung out there all the time. I used to hang out at Blockbusters with my friends. It was like a thing. We would all find some movie we wanted to watch or make fun of or laugh at, eat candy with, popcorn, pizza, and just have a great time, or rent a video game and just play it all night. That was a big thing on weekends in the late 90s. Nowadays, with things like Netflix, movie rental stores are considerably fewer. Now, I'm not bashing Netflix. I have an account myself and I like it very much. Netflix is a fantastic idea and a great invention, but there is something special about a movie/video game rental store. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like going to one of these places. Another big one for my friends and I back in the day was Hollywood Video. Do you guys remember Hollywood Video? My wife and I actually tracked down a nearby Hollywood Video that still has all of its signs up. The game crazy side of the store where you could pick out an older or a newer video game. It was really crazy to stand there and remember the fact that I used to go to places like this. My Hollywood Video had pictures of Jim Carrey as the Mask and Batman Forever's Val Kilmer. Seeing that store there barren with nobody going to it, nobody renting from it, it brought a little tear to my eye because I vividly remember going to places like that. And the Blockbuster that my wife went to when she was a kid still has one small remnant left behind from the past, and we filmed it.
Hey guys, this is my old Blockbuster location. It's obviously out of business, but this is the last remaining little artifact of the Blockbuster. Here is the quick drop box. I get in trouble with my dad a lot for not returning the movies on time because he had to pay the late fees.
Surprisingly, there are a lot of people out there that think rental stores are completely gone, that Netflix and streaming has completely crushed the market, but that's actually not true. There are still a lot. One of the biggest ones on the East Coast is Family Video, and we filmed in front of one. Guys, Family Video is one of the last remaining video rental chains on the East Coast. In fact, it's not very well known anywhere else, but there's tons of them in Ohio. It's basically like Blockbuster, except they sell adult films, even though they're called Family Video, which is weird.
Let's go inside.
Family Video is actually pretty big where I live. There's a lot in Ohio, there's some in Indiana. I believe on the East Coast mainly, Family Videos are fairly successful. Still, a ton of people enjoy going to rental stores. And to be honest, a lot of video games that I have reviewed in the past, I've actually been able to rent at Family Video for like $6, have the game for a week, and I was able to beat it and review it for you guys rather than paying $60 to buy a new game that I don't necessarily want. Some of the games I've reviewed I have bought, but Family Video, thanks to them, a lot of the reviews I've done for video games, I only spent like $6 on the game to rent. And that's kind of awesome. This one has a Marco's Pizza inside the Family Video, so you can shop and rent movies and stuff while you order pizza and wait for it. It's incredible. Ohio is pretty awesome, guys, despite what you might think. We do have some cool stuff. You can rent any kids movie there for free. They're always doing these charity drives. It's really awesome. I love the fact that there's still a rental place on the East Coast that I can enjoy. And growing up, I went to this place called Discount Drug Mart. It's this store in Ohio that actually still does rent movies even today. I have no idea how successful that side of their business is, but my wife and I went in there today and found a ton of new releases and a whole bunch of stuff that's still for rent. So like I said, I love Netflix. I have an Amazon Prime account. I like all that stuff too, but there is something special. There's a novelty in going to one of these places, walking inside, smelling all of the DVDs and in the 90s, the VHSs, knowing that there's this world in front of you where you can pick up things and hold them and look at them. And it wasn't just the idea of being at a rental store. It was a legitimate thing to do with your friends. And I spent hours upon hours inside Blockbusters and Hollywood Videos. Thanks to Hollywood Video, I discovered a ton of anime that I would have never experienced back in the day because they had a fairly massive anime VHS rental section. For only 99 cents, you could rent just about any anime at Hollywood Video, which was nuts for me, but they were always like, well, people don't like anime as much, so we'll make it cheaper. But I was like, oh, I like anime and I want to rent like 7 of these right now and watch all of them. So it was really cool. And before you could look up any video game code or cheat or walkthrough on the internet, I got Blockbuster's secret code guides, which I have like from 97 to 2001, I think, saved. Because it's awesome. It's Blockbuster. Guys, what I'd like to know is, do you have a special memory or something associated with a video rental store? Let me know in the comments below. Share your story with everybody. I would like to hear it. I'd like to read it. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for watching this special episode of Retro Rewind. We went out of our way to make this one better because as soon as I found out there was actually still a Blockbuster nearby, I was like, I must go there. We must film in it. I have to do it, and I hope you guys appreciated that. If you like this video, share it around. Maybe we can get some more discussion talking about the fact that video rental stores are still pretty cool. I mean, obviously, we're going to have Netflix forever, but there's a special thing about these that nothing else can really duplicate. Guys, thank you so much as always for watching, and if you like this, you can click right here and get Stuckmanized.